Okay, so one of the elements that I love to add to almost all of my beats or all of my instrumentals is some nice vocal loops or vocal chops. But I sometimes often wonder what it would sound like using someone else's voice. Maybe a famous artist that you want to use, or another famous vocal artist, or just a female voice or a male voice without losing any of the texture that it already has. Well, luckily with Audimee, we can do that already. It is an AI tool that's used to actually change vocal samples, vocal loops, and change them to be completely different and not lose any of the texture. But I'm going to show you guys how to do that a little bit later. But first, let's start off by making a melody. I'm going to start off this beat by using this nice sound inside Analog Lab 5 called City of the Lost, and it's in the classic synth key section, and it sounds like this. Beautiful sound. It's like a pad mixed with some keys, so I definitely want to use that. I want to make something very ambient, R&B-ish, all that good stuff. All right, I'm gonna leave the BPM at 110 and let's try 100. If it's too fast, I'll just slow it down. Let's go. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Maybe I should go a little faster than that actually. All right, let's just go ahead and fix these little MIDI notes. Just put them closer to the grid so they won't be, you know, out of pocket. Ooh, I love those little grace notes in between. Let's see. Love it, love it, love it. I just love this sound. Don't you just love it when you find a good sound and it's just so much easier to create afterwards because you don't have to do too much? I just love that. Let's start EQs a little bit. Just remove some of this low end right here. And a little bit of this low mid section. And to go over the keys, we're just playing in the key of B flat. It's B flat minor. Sorry, not B flat minor, just B flat. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. B flat, C, D minor, then back to C, and then back to B flat. We got it? All right. For the vocals, I'll probably use F minor, not gonna lie. I mean F. Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place. Not F. I'll probably use D minor. Just because I always like to use a minor chord every time I'm sampling a vocal chop, I always like to leave it in the minor chord. If you use the major chord, it's just the minor chord. I don't know, it just sounds better for some reason, in my opinion. We don't got to do too much to this one's good. Okay, so for my second instrument, I'm going to stay in Analog Lab 5. And the next sound I'm going to use is called Dreamy Touch by Evolving Keys, and it sounds like this. And honestly, this is also like a nice foundational sound, if I may add, because you can definitely start off a beat with that and just use that sound only. But we're just gonna go a little bit, you know, just do whatever right now. Just add as much as we can. But we do want to leave space for the vocal chop. So let's go ahead and record this in. I like those little delay notes that it has. Definitely adds a different texture. Just remove a little bit of the delay. I wonder what slow it does. Let's just mute this really quick, solo it. It kind of just increased the attack. Bass on this one's not really hitting. See this? Ooh, I like this chorus mix. Kind of just, it warps the sound, but in like, I don't know, it just makes it sound a little bit better with the effects. Let's do a phaser mix a little bit, just to add a little different texture here. And I guess we could widen the sound up or just make it more high pitched. Let's pan this a little bit. And just reduce some of this low end here. And some of this high frequency. Now we're getting that textural feel. All right, so for my third instrument, I'm gonna go back to Analog Lab 5 just for the sake of this video and keep it in the same VST, same plugin. And I'm gonna use this nice soft lead called Boards of Celine. I've used this multiple times on beats. I just love this lead sound. I've used it every time I kind of want like more like an ambient lead sound. Sounds like this. There's a lot of effects already on it. So let's go ahead and record something in. Okay, let's record that in. That was crazy. Let's go before I forget this. Ooh, I got got it, bro. That was crazy. You know how hard that was to play? That was actually very difficult. I wonder if I quantize this. What if I unquantize? I think it sounds good like that. Now let's just EQ. This is gonna be a little too much, adding the vocal sample. This sounds good already the way it is. We do not need to add a vocal chop at all, but we have, like, it's a must for the sake of this video. We gotta add one. Let's just mute this a little bit. Sheesh. And let's just pan this to the other side. I'll give you $100 if you could play this exactly the way I played it. Don't draw it in, just play it. Okay, so we finally got to the part of the vocal sample. So I want to use this vocal sample right here. I would change the world for you, girl. Originally, it sounds like this. I would change the world for you, girl. And it's a female vocal sample. It's a female voice. So I want to change it to a male voice because it does have, you know, I would change the world for you, girl. And I want it to be like a man saying that to a girl, kind of, you know, if you get the whole mindset of like, okay, like he's telling the girl, I'll change the world for you. But if you change the tone down to like where it needs to be in E minor, I would change the world for you, girl. It does kind of sound like a male, but it doesn't sound like an actual, like somebody's voice. It sounds like it got, you know, toned down. It got detuned, and I mean, not detuned, but it got, you could tell it just got manipulated. It got brought down a lot of notes. So let's go ahead into Audimee. Audimee is a nice AI tool where you can actually find a lot of different male or female vocals. So let's say for instance this guy Mark. Oh, yeah. It's a nice voice. Or let's go to Blake. It's more of a rock singer. Let's go to Jack. Tell me pretty lies, put me in the face. He has some pop, R&B, hip hop. A lot of nice male vocals. And then females, click on some of the females. Again, same thing. These are all professional singers, so it's gonna sound super good whatever you use. You can also have the option of you looking at both at the same time. Just click on that. It's male and female, but for the sake of this video we're gonna go to male because we want to change that nice vocal sample that we have already into a male vocal sample. So I'm gonna go to R&B, just see what type of voice do I want. Tell me pretty lies, put me something's got a hold on me. Maybe not that one. Everything needs leave it to. Oh yeah, definitely gonna use Alex's voice for sure. Let's go ahead and click on Alex right here. He comes up right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop this sample that I had down here, and that was my vocal sample. I would change the world for you, girl. And now I want to turn it into this guy, so I just go ahead right here and just hit convert, and now it's converting. And keep in mind that this is also meant for you to record your own vocals. If you're not a great singer, or like if you just want to use your own vocals, you can go ahead, sing something, and then you can manipulate it in sounding into whoever you want to sound like, which is pretty amazing if you ask me. So now let's hear how it sounds. I would change the world for you, girl. Oof. But you'll never know if you don't love me no more. That sounds amazing now. We still got to pitch it up a little bit. So let's see how it sounds. We bring it into Serato. I'm pretty sure we're still going to have to pitch it down or up, but now it's going to sound a little better. All right, now let's hear how it sounds with this guy. I would change the world for but we still got to pitch it up, maybe. Bring it down to E minor. I would change the world for you, girl. Sounds way deeper now. So if you want to just manipulate it, sounds way deeper. If you use a regular tone, it'll be right here. I would change the world for you, girl. I mean, it's pretty insane how good this changed the vocal. I'm not gonna lie, Audimee, that was pretty sick. Like, it sounds exactly like the dude, and it doesn't even sound robotic, nothing. It just sounds clear, like awesome. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and record this because I am gonna use the harmonize option in a bit, and you guys see how I use that. But for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this vocal sample. Okay, something I didn't notice earlier is that you can actually pitch the semitones up or down. So if we were in this one, we could pitch this 5 semitones up or down, and then convert it here. You could put the conversion strength to 100%, and let's convert it again and see how it sounds this time. I would change the world for you, girl. But you'll never know if you don't love me no more. I think it's in the right key now. All right, let's go ahead and download this. I would change the world for you, girl. But you'll never know if you don't love me no more. That's crazy. So you can actually change the pitch. You could change everything, the semitones, the conversion strength, all inside the website. So it's super cool. Now that we converted, it's in the right key. Awesome job. So let's record the first vocal in, and then let's see after that what we can do.
I would change the world for you, girl, but you'll never know if you don't love me no more.
I'm gonna just record that part like that, bring in another 4 bars, and then probably record the rest here. Let's just go ahead and quantize this, and let's bring up this part. See this?
You should know they all the type I'll never get over on my life.
I think we just leave it there.
You should know they all the type I'll never get over.
Maybe it doesn't go like that. Let's try to record all of it at once, actually.
I would change the world for you, girl, but you'll never know if you don't love me no more. You should know they all the type I'll never get over on my life. I don't wanna waste no time, no, no.
What was the last part here? This little piece here.
I don't wanna waste it.
Could have extended that a little bit, not gonna lie. I think we'll just leave it like that. Let's just go ahead and EQ this.
I would change the world.
It's crazy how we got a male voice now. Go ahead and reduce some of this. Well, this is to increase some of the high frequency. Okay, so now I want to show you guys the harmony option inside Audimee, and this is the preview already of my vocal sample.
I would change the world for you, girl.
We already know that that's what it sounds like. So right here, you would want to go and put the key that we're in, predicted F major, which is, it's true F major. So let's just go with F major. It already tells you what key it would probably be in. And then after that, you can start adding a track. So a different track on top of that one. So let's just say this, she pops out, and then now you can put what melody you want her to be. You want her to be the 4th, the 5th, the 6th. So let's go with a 5th. All right, she's going to be the 5th, and you know, there's like falsettos, sopranos, all that. So this is kind of what that is in a sense. So now let's hear how it sounds.
I would change the world for you, girl.
It's harmonizing.
But you'll never know if you don't love me no more.
So after that, okay, we got the 5th. Let's add another track. All right, so this one, maybe I want it to be the main melody. I want it to be the 4th, the 6th. I'm gonna go with the 4th plus 4th. So it could just be staying in a high pitch because we already have the kind of the male vocal sounding kind of in a deep, raspier voice. And it takes a couple seconds for it to show you preview. Now let's play it.
I would change the world for you, girl, but you'll never know if you don't love me no more.
So definitely harmonizes. For this one, I'm like, you know what? I just want to keep the melody for this one. If you don't like how the 4th sounds too much, let her just sing whatever this man is singing.
I would change the world for you, girl, but you'll never know if you don't love me no more.
And you could just keep going, adding another track. Let's just say I want this guy now. I want him to sing maybe the root drone. This is going to be the root note, maybe like a deeper bass. I don't know why I said it like that. Maybe like a deeper bass tone. It's going to be just a lot lower. So let's hear this.
I would change the world for you, girl.
It's more like
but you'll never know if you
very
don't
flat.
love me no more.
And that's the thing about harmonizing, is that you're just not doing the same thing that the singer is singing. You're singing different tones within that note. You can do a lot different stuff. So let's see what the presets bring too. I'm going to try a warm soul stack. That's something I would probably like. Let's see if the presets are actually any good. And let's take a little minute here for it to load. Now let's hear how it sounds.
I would change the world for you, girl.
Jeez.
But you'll never know if you
preset
don't
sounds
love
better.
me no more.
All right, cool. And then you can just do a convert here, hit convert, and then it'll give you that whole track right here. And it's converting. Okay, then we can just download it right here, open it up. And what's crazy is it gives you every single track. So it gives it to you in stems.
I would change the world for you, girl.
Which is, that's wild, man. And it gives you processed, unprocessed. And then you could even choose after that which one sounds best to you, and then just use it, or just put them all in together in the folder. So I really do think it's cool that you can use every single stem inside, like if you want to create a crazy melody, a crazy stack, all that stuff. But for the sake of this beat, I don't think we need, we don't need so much like harmonies and stuff. But I just want to show you guys that is possible inside Audimee. And honestly, their tool, their stuff is really good. So kudos to you, Audimee. Awesome. But for this, I'm just going to go ahead and stick to my vocal chop that I converted over to a male vocal sample. So let's just go ahead and keep going. So I'm gonna muffle this a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and record this whole thing in from the beginning.
I would change the world for you, girl, but you'll never know if you don't love me no more. You should know they all the time, I'll never get over on my life. I don't wanna waste no time, no, I don't wanna waste it.
Okay, so I added a few things to the vocal sample. I went ahead and added an RC20 and also a Valhalla vintage verb, and then of course the EQ, muffled it up all the way. It sounds like this.
I would change the world for you, girl, but you'll never know if you.
I kind of just wanted to play as a foundation because it's kind of like it's a male voice, so it has a deeper tone. And then I added this nice little vocal sample here afterwards, so I could differentiate. All together sounds like this, a sample now. It just complements the voice in the bottom. So very nice sounding vocal. So now let's go ahead and add some drums. I'm thinking like, so let's just go ahead and try to see if we can just use a step sequencer or something, or maybe not. I don't know. There's some nice perks in here or some rim shots. I kind of like this one. I don't know. Let's try to use it. I'm gonna try to improvise here and play as I go. It was just like basically every 4 bars. That was so funny. And I just use like another one to kind of be in between. This one sounds good. Gremlin rim. Just I'll probably add a kick there instead. So let's just record that in. So like Afro swing, Jamaican, whatever you want to call it. I guess we're gonna have to quantize these. Kind of want to add something here in the third one, just like a little snare here, and it just bounces off kind of thing. Kind of just, let me see, let's bring this one down here and then kind of like that. Just, ooh, there it is. There's it. I feel like the kick's supposed to go where the snare goes right now, but we're just improvising as we go. I don't know where it's gonna go yet. Let's try this kick right here. Am I doing it wrong? There is no rules to this, right? Where the kick goes. Thought so. I feel like another kick goes here. Like, boom, right there. Just boom. It's gonna be harder than that. And I don't want this to be super like up there, these rim shots. Put even some reverb on them just so they can blend in a little better. And put some reverb also on. I should just create a buzz, all these reverbs I'm adding right now. On the snare. It's gonna be so dry. Okay, let's go ahead and add some hats now. These sound pretty divine. Okay, I'm never gonna say it again. That thing sounds divine. Probably gonna use these. Let's go. Just put the hi-hats every other place where there's nothing. Let me try to change the hi-hat a little bit. I don't know if I like that one. Let's put it right here. And maybe we could add some here and there. Just add one right there. Just bring them down though, maybe. 16 notes is crazy, bro. And just put them all over the place. And just bring these down. Just all the way down. Sheesh. Just coming together. Just coming together. Another one here. It's a little process, man, but love it. That sounds sick right there, whatever that was. All right, let's go ahead and add an open hat. Try this one right here. Just use that one. And I'm also want to use a different hat too as well. And use this one. Gotta use this one right here somewhere. Let me see some perks. Wonder if we could use this Grand Prix perk. I'm just gonna go ahead and add my favorite zap perk because it just makes a difference. I feel like there's already so much going on. We don't need to add so much percussion to this one. So let's go. All right, we could keep adding perks, but it's just getting too full. So let's just go ahead and add a sub bass to this. It is a sub bass I use most of the time from Trillion, Big and Clicky 2 with some alterations, of course. So let's go ahead and record this. That went at the end, but whatever. Let's just do that over. That second part, I kind of wasn't feeling it. Now we could just do this. Nice. Now let's go ahead, just rearrange this beat, mix it up a little bit, and let's hear the final result in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
I would change the world for you, girl. But you'll never know if you don't love me no more. You should know they all the time.
Bless those keys to RNC.
I don't wanna waste no time, no. I don't wanna waste it.
All right, so there you have it. If you're at the deep end of this video, you already know what to do. Comment down below, deep end of the video. So if you enjoyed seeing how Audimee works, write down below, Audimee is super dope or whatever you think. Honestly, I think this is like one of the better AI vocal tools because it really manipulates the vocal and the tone of the voice. Like it just changes it completely and it sounds really good. The quality is pretty awesome. So you could definitely do a lot of that stuff, especially if you're a singer. For sure, you can mess with this, use the harmonize option. So shout out to Audimee, super dope AI tool for sure. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and comment down below, you know, what you've been up to lately, what you've been cooking up, what are you making recently, what type of vibes or beats are you making. Anyways, I just ran too much at the end. But anyways, till next time, stay blessed, stay positive, God bless, stay safe, whatever it is, just bless you guys. Thank you so much for watching this channel. Till next time, peace.